3 residents on Caldwell First Nation may be facing eviction over installing doorbell cameras on their homes. Residents started moving onto the reserve in the late summer. CTV's Chris Campbell has been following this story and joins us now. Chris, it sounds like an extreme measure to evict someone over home security.
Yes, it does, Stephanie. This started as a neighbor squabble, but when some went to the chief and band council to complain that their privacy is being violated, the council issued warnings to have the cameras removed.
It's been horrible.
What was supposed to be a perfect homecoming, returning to ancestral lands with a spiritual and cultural significance, has become a war of neighbors. Some Caldwell First Nation residents say they are facing eviction just months after moving on to the new reserve.
We all moved home. This is what it was supposed to be. We were all coming out. And I can tell you this much, in my opinion, this does not feel like home.
Mary Ann Kenny says everything inside the new net zero home is still ideal, but outside felt the need to install security cameras. This footage obtained by CTV News shows masked people lingering on other people's property more than a week before Halloween.
I would like to feel safe. Okay? When we put the cameras up, we felt safer. Right? But now we're being told that it's all going to get taken away from us.
When the cameras first went up, residents say the housing manager for Caldwell First Nations issued notices saying tenancy agreements had been breached, along with the home's structural integrity. The cameras had to come down and the homes repaired. A second notice received Friday says the cameras have to come down within 15 days or the residents face eviction.
Sending out notices like this without consultation, and it's a slap in the face to us who moved home.
Veteran and former Caldwell councillor Douglas Heil is in the process of moving in, but says he and his family are waiting to see if they'll get kicked out first. They also installed a doorbell security cam on their new home.
This was supposed to be so much happiness, and what have we got?
When a non-native starts putting up cameras all over the reserve, no, that should have been a native person doing it, not non-native.
Others say they feel more unsafe since the cameras went up, believing security cameras are an invasion of privacy.
People don't want to come visit us because they're being recorded. Like, people in other cities are watching us. Like, these are live feeds.
I could understand if we lived in, a normal neighborhood, because before I moved here, I did have cameras. But my cameras aren't up here. I never felt a need for them.
CTV News reached out to Caldwell First Nation for an interview, but did not receive a response as of news time.
I just want to feel safe in my own home, in my own yard.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Other neighbors tell CTV News the rift is growing between residents on the reserve. Meantime, there's a week to go before those facing eviction learn what their fate is at Caldwell First Nation. Stephanie?
We will continue to follow this. Chris Campbell tonight with our top story. Thank you, Chris.